University is a massive step in everyone's lives, no matter who you are. You move away from home where you're sheltered, and then you go out into the big open world with even more responsibility than you did before, and in an entirely new city or country. It can feel like the world's collapsing around you, especially if you are prone to anxiety. So if you're going to university anytime soon, sit back and relax, because I'm here to help that pre-uni anxiety. Overall, moving will be the hardest part of university altogether. Let's face it, to go to a place you may or may not really know that well, with people you don't really know if you can trust. However, it is not that bad. Don't let this anxiety of moving consume you and stop you from making the most of your university experience when you get there. But when I got there at uni, and then I met my flatmates, and then weirdly they were watching me unpack, we got to talking, and then straight away we went to go get a drink at the pub. I forgot I was even nervous about it. If you're going long distance to a city far away or to another country, it still applies to you. When you get there, don't shut off. Don't shut off because your family's not there. Don't feel out of the loop. It's going to be hard. I can't relate. I moved an hour away from my hometown. However, when you get there, do the best you can. I'm going to shut the window. Do the best you can to make friends, to settle in. It's just as hard as you make it, so don't make it hard for yourself. As soon as you get to your accommodation or wherever you're staying, befriend your flatmates. Sometimes you might get flatmates you don't entirely like or understand that well, but that doesn't mean you can't make some sort of a friend with them. What is it doing? You've got to remember, everyone in first year is going to be nervous, so use that to your advantage. Something that's going to dramatically...
Home or domicile is a dwelling place used as a permanent or semi-permanent residence for an individual, family, household, or several families in a tribe.
What? Something that's going to dramatically improve your quality of life at uni is making your room your home away from home. Put your home comforts in there. Put your PC, your laptop, your teddy bears, your radio, anything that will help you relax and chill out when you get back from uni. Making friends is probably the thing that's inducing a lot of anxiety. I mean, it was for me. However, I did have the luxury of having two of my friends from college come with me. When you get to uni, don't be picky with what friends you make. Befriend everyone from right off the bat, and then you can create best friendships from those people who you want to and who you don't want to. And don't stop yourself because you think you're not cool enough, or you just don't have the confidence to. Just go out and do it, because you do have the confidence and you are cool. Join a society, join a group chat of your course if you've got one. There's no Sharpays, there's no Troy Boltons there. Wow, I used High School Musical. And it's a battlefield where the enemy is only yourself. I watched a video recently from a YouTuber who goes to my uni, actually, who said that you will get in arguments. No, you won't get in arguments unless you want an argument. I mean, you'll definitely have disagreements with people, but if you're going to have an argument over disagreements, then that's a bit pathetic. Although this YouTuber does have sort of a reputation at my uni for being a bit of a niche person. One of the most important things to remember, if uni life is getting too tough, or you're missing home and you're being really homesick, you have to remember, you can visit home. And if you're abroad or too far away or can't afford it, we live in the golden age of technology where you can Skype a person from the other side of the planet. Do whatever you have to do to give yourself that boost of confidence again, to re-enhance your shield against the outside world. If you're very family orientated, then this will definitely be one of the hardest parts. There's always holidays too, so just remind yourself, it ain't that bad. What are you doing? Let's say you're at uni now and it's been Freshers Week, and now you want to know how to live at uni. Learn to cook. Honestly, even if you learn how to make some pasta dishes, which is essentially the uni student's only meal, unless you can cook a nice ratatouille. Learning to cook something different, or something that consumes a little bit more time, helps you to take your focus off the stresses of university and actually is quite relaxing. Speaking of stress, if you're stressed out with all your assignments and your deadlines, or there's a flatmate you won't take out the fucking bin, do something that you would usually do at home. Whatever you do at home to stop being stressed, do it here. Go out with your friends, go for a drink, not too many though, play some games, I don't know, do some, make a YouTube video. Just because you've moved from home doesn't mean you can't use your home comforts or do routines that you would do at home anyway. Bring them with you. Moving on to work and study. Use Freshers Week, that first week, to go mental or as not mental as you want. Term time, after Freshers Week, make sure you have a nice healthy balance between workload and play mode. Don't work too hard, don't play too much, have a nice healthy balance, and then you won't stress out so much and you'll keep online with your deadlines. There's lots of videos out there on how to do a good successful routine, but just to reiterate with some of the videos, if you work hard and you get that first or that 2-1, reward yourself. Go out, buy yourself a takeout, buy yourself a game. Buy me God of War. I really want that game. And remember, don't overwork. Downtime is essential. Downtime is so important. I think a lot of people mistake the importance of downtime. You have to work hard, but at the same time you have to have the same amount of relaxation and let your brain remember. And if you're getting to the point where you're doing work at midnight and early hours in the morning, I just wouldn't do that. If it was me, if it got to the point where I'd had to work hard in the day or work hard now and then through the day and it took me through into the night, I just wouldn't work at night. Especially if I had a deadline soon, I just wouldn't work at night. There's no point. You need your sleep. Your sleep is important. What you could do is make a little plan as to what you're going to do each day.
Jack, that's a little over the top, don't you think? My name's Darren and I come from Essex, and I don't think plans are worth my time because I don't do plans at home and I've got straight A's all through my life.
Fair enough. Plans don't work for everyone, but plans help a lot of other people. If you can honestly get through uni without doing plans or like doing workload, if you're one of those amazing people who can just literally like not do any work and then the last 2 days where it comes out, where the deadlines do, you smash it, I wouldn't recommend you do that, but if that works for you, then do it. Just don't abuse it. Sleep really does help your brain function properly, obviously, but I don't think people quite understand how well that actually works. Last but not least, getting help when you need help. Student services or student wellbeing or whatever it's called at university, make sure you're acquainted with them. You don't have to go in and see them, you don't have to go in and tell them your name, but if you're one of these people who do need learning help or mental help, physical help, anything like that, make sure you go and use these services because the universities put them out there with you in mind, the people who really need them. And even if you come to uni and you don't need them, but sometime throughout your uni career you do need them, then go straight there. None of this bullshit where you're like, oh, I'm too scared, or I don't think my situation is as important as this guy. Anything that you need help with, go for it. They will be more than helpful. And that's it. If I've forgotten anything, I will probably make a follow-up video. If you want me to talk about anything else to do with uni, or if you want a signature, hit me up in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and leave a like. Dislike if you hated the shit out of this video, but I'd rather you didn't. I've been your host, DarkDax, and remember, uni, it ain't that hard.